bad ever happens to any of you guys ever. What are you talking about?
And nothing bad certainly has ever happened in anybody's past, especially not Merce's.
No.
Merce's.
But
Yours
come on,
isn't.
you guys saw my past. I lived in a huge house with servants, and, a mother and father and a brother. Totally great. Nuclear family,
Nothing,
strong all the way.
nothing bad ever happens if you're rich, right, guys?
Right.
Oh, and a nice little picture for you is version of well off and rich. Think very well off, but like raised in the South.
Hmm.
So, recap of what happened last week. You guys managed to get the little girl, get some information out of her, in that it seemed that she was not the only one taken captive by these creatures that she was working with earlier, and that they have a centralized base where they are kind of working out of to trick, capture, and who knows what they're doing to other people. Eating them? Maybe. Who knows? But you guys were heading there when you guys spotted an empty campsite. No one seemed to be in the campsite. It seemed as if someone had left of their own volition. There didn't seem to be any sign of struggles, but in examining the contents of what the person who set up the campsite left behind, Merzis seemed to realize who this campsite belonged to, and was very adamant in the fact that they needed to find him. Unsuccessful yet, but who knows, maybe he'll show up eventually. Hopefully alive. But with that, you guys continued on towards the centralized base of where these captors are working out of, and discovered that it is a very well-guarded area. There are lots more of these children that are kind of guarding the building, and then there is a main center building that seems to be where all the activity is happening. Not able to see much inside of the building, but we're able to kind of scope out and figure out, you know what, this might not be the best place to take a newly freed little girl into. So, heading back of it, you guys set up a magic circle and tried to teleport this girl back to Sentinel Outpost. However, in attempting to do so, this girl was blasted back into a nearby tree and loudly proclaimed, "Fuck, I thought that was going to work."
Hmm.
Da-da-da.
Yeah. Are we picking that there, or is there anything else?
Nope, we'll pick up there. What would you guys like to do?
I would have stopped halfway to running towards her because I initially, with the explosion, thought, oh shit, something went wrong and she might be hurt. And then they said that in a very, I'm assuming still a normal girlish voice, right?
Yes.
So I'm probably going to stop about 15 feet away, just letting that and the horrible paranoia that has currently gone under as a campsite just start rearing its ugly head.
Yeah, Sid looks mortified for a moment, but then kind of a moment or two later after hearing that, does kind of look up more warily, but doesn't move forward.
Hathor is gonna look at her and just ask, "What on earth just came out of your mouth?"
Words. What else would have come out of her mouth? Sound.
The girl groans and kind of starts to shakily stand on her feet again after being kind of repelled back from where this magic circle was drawn.
Does she look
That That hurt.
Does she look injured?
She does look injured.
Okay. What just happened?
But she looks at you almost a bit dumbfounded. What do you mean, what just happened? I wasn't able to be teleported in.
I know this isn't Sid's strong suit, but her demeanor, I guess roll insight to see her demeanor does seem to have changed. Is that correct?
Yes, no insight needed. She is visibly looking disgruntled and a bit annoyed, though she is still severely in pain. There is a small trickle of blood that is kind of framing the side of her face.
I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic again. I don't expect the results to change yet.
Still no magic.
Okay. Want to go or?
I wonder if she's like.
So, are you guys going to kill me now? Is that how this works?
Why don't you start by telling us what you are that caused that fight?
It's because of who I work for. You guys really don't know anything, do you?
Did the whole we came from not here tip you off?
No, it seems like-
It's more than that. You guys are the Sin Slayers. The people who defeated Lust. And you guys don't know about Sutton Outpost?
And Slay.
Okay, I'm gonna argue that with like those fuckers sent us out immediately after we got there to kill Lust the first time. Second time, they got some downtime. I had to go fucking recon. I got a little bit here and some over. I was checking out Wrath's territory.
It's been
Like, was it Wrath's Was it Wrath's territory or?
It was Wrath.
Right. Okay. It was Wrath's territory.
I understand. Actually, this is actually checking before I say that. Worth checking. I know that there's some sort of force that's keeping fiends away from Sutton Outpost, correct? Like that is something we do have knowledge of.
You guys know that there is some force that is keeping out the sins and whatever their effects are.
Okay.
It's also noted that it doesn't seem like there have been any attacks on Sutton Outpost, whether it's because fiends are repelled or because the sins haven't ordered any attacks on Sutton Outpost, or no one really knows why, but it doesn't seem like Sutton Outpost is a place where the sins are trying to battle.
Yeah, which, is, since it is, main outpost, you would think, one of the main places they'd want to target.
Mm-hmm.
So safe to assume this is not your true form. I don't think that takes much of a wild guess anymore.
No, this is my true form.
Does something possessed
Do you have another form? Why are we this is what you look like, or is this just...
This is what I look like. Horns and all.
I think we're jumping a little bit over the...
Can I
we
make an Arcana check?
Yep. I'll let you make an Arcana check.
I feel like we're trying to make this extra complicated.
Oh my god. I mean, that's still a 13, but I did roll a natural 1.
Yes. With your detect magic, with everything that you've kind of examined about her, she doesn't look like she has any kind of glamour spells, any kind of illusionary magic going on. It doesn't seem to you like she's cast anything or she has done anything to change her form.
All right.
Are you possessed by something? Something taken over you?
She looks confused for a second. Possessed. I don't think that's the right word. Not possessed, but...
Has something bound you here? I'm just going to take a wild guess.
That's
People who
it.
have come here, it's kind of just, you're here now, and there's
You're
no real
not
way to leave. Because I
able
take it
to
if you
leave.
could, you would.
She kind of claps her hands a little excitedly. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. I'm bound here. Well,
Nice.
not physically. I made a deal.
Gluttony, right?
I don't know. And Mirza, she turns to you. I made a deal with your mom.
Oh,
I immediately
I was
rush
just
up to
gonna
her.
look at you like, what?
I close the distance immediately and put my hand over her mouth.
She doesn't struggle.
Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're lying.
She doesn't answer, partially because you have her hand over, her mouth.
Right, sorry.
But
Go.
she does giggle.
Why would you do that? You know, I assume you knew. Please tell me you didn't know. Give me something I can defend you with.
It's because she promised me what I wanted.
Okay. What did you want?
Have you ever seen your family get taken away from you?
In pieces, sometimes.
I mean, I'm sure you haven't seen your family, but I'm sure you know the feeling of watching your loved ones get ripped apart.
Yeah, I got that.
The
And so-
gals.
So
I'm just sitting
she
on the ground, just
promised
listening to
me-
the story.
She promised me the ability to take back the power away from those that tore my family apart. I guess it's not those. The person that tore my family apart.
Who was this person? Do you know?
And she looks at you, Moses. You know, sometimes families, when they get torn apart, it's not by force. people don't just come in and forcibly take people away. Sometimes they're enticed to follow someone. Moses, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hmm.
Mm. 13.
Moses, it's very brief. But for a second, there is this male voice that comes through in your head. And he cries out the name Victoria, the name of the little girl in front of you. And you briefly see an image of what this young girl described to be her father as. And you could see the similarities between the man who you are kind of fighting your memories over right now and the little girl in front of you.
There's a kind of a pained look, and you can notice that his one red eye is starting to shift colors. Other eye stays purple, but the red one starts to shift to another color, which may or may not belong to that person whose memory is currently experiencing.
You may want to get that checked out.
Yeah, a nasty case of red eye, my dude.
No, the red eye is what was actually going away. His other, you can see that the other eye he has hidden underneath his bang is purple. The red eye is going away, and now it's whatever color that guy's eye was.
Is it turning into a more natural looking, like humanoid sort of colored eye?
Yeah, it just essentially he blinks, and now it's another kind of eye.
Okay.
And I am gonna start muttering Victoria, but it's not good. Looks like I got a really bad headache. Like, well, not a headache. Think like the worst kind of brain freeze when you thought, okay, I can sip a little more and it won't hurt, and then it comes at you.
Where's this?
Can I remember this person's name by chance?
Do you want to try to?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage.
It's a 19.
Perfect. Mercis, yes, you do remember this person's name. And as you think and try to recall details about this person, it's almost as if they are getting forced into your mind against your will. You recall his name was Alan. He and his daughter were running from religious persecution for marrying a tiefling and having a half-tiefling daughter. They fled to Gula from Avaricia to try and find safety, and you had promised him that you knew of a way that he can solve all of his worries.
Yeah, I offered him a chance to take care of his daughter and himself. Just needed to trust me and follow the instructions I gave him. can be a persuasive and charismatic bastard when I want to be.
Hmm.
Is this a visible, like, is he like reeling in shock at this moment, or is this like a quick snap sort of thing?
No,
But
these thoughts are coming in very slowly and very forcefully, Moses. It is almost painful for you to recall everything.
Yeah. And you said his name was Alan, or am I just that bad
Alan.
of memory? Alan, okay. For a second I thought it was Alvin, and I was just like, was it?
Out of curiosity, with Detect Magic still up, does Sid see any, like, either any magical influence from Victoria to Merzus, or anything going on around Merzus with this?
No.
Wrong magic item, buddy. It's the... Not gonna say it, but you got one that would probably help. Or not help, but probably let you understand more.
Interesting. I'm just using Detect Magic. Good back.
Ather's just gonna reach out to Merzus and ask if he's alright.
Yeah,
He's looking a little pink-eyed.
No, there's
And-
no... There's the red eye that you normally see him with. He's currently gone. Do we know, or what eye color this man
It's
was? Or,
brown.
yeah, his red eye is now completely brown, like someone's normal brown eye, and his other eye, which is naturally purple. So there's no red, pink anymore. Not currently.
Hmm.
yes, Sid also does kind of like have it path where it seems. What's going on? Merzus, you all right?
Alan. Your father's name was Alan. I remember him.
I waited for days, and he never came back. We never even found his body. I don't know what happened to him. But then I found your mom. And she told me what happened. You sacrificed him. You lied to him and tricked him and led him to die.
Mercedes' face will go a bit blank and cold, and he'll just stand up. Yes. Yes, I did. His red eye is back.
And so I made a deal with your mom that if I was able to get into Sutton Outpost, she would let me take my revenge.
Oof.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you know where she is now?
She'll nod.
Don't suppose you'd be willing to lead me there.
But she hasn't left.
Oh, is she still where?
She's still in Blindfell. The manor where you grew up?
Yeah. Just okay. So she's still there.
Her and your brother and your dad. They're all really looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah. A long overdue reunion.
So, are you going to kill me now too?
No. But
Are you still there?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you cut
Okay.
out. Oh, he left.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
Oh.
on. Hold, pause.
he's back.
sorry, everything got really staticky. Did you guys hear anything or?
Nothing after the no.
Okay.
No one.
No, then it was just out. No. I'm not going to.
You said. Sorry. I know, seeming to be an emotional conversation here, but you said that you weren't able to leave. You were, well, not physically unable to leave, but mentally. What do you mean by that?
I made a deal with her. Well,
Mhm.
we both made a deal with each other. It was weird. We both signed this paper, and it said that if I was able to get into Sutton Outpost, I would bring her along, and then she would let me get my revenge.
I see.
So, do you think that if she were here with you when you went through the portal, it would have worked?
No. We've tried. We've tried teleporting to Sutton Outpost, and we've tried sending other people to get into Sutton Outpost, but none of that worked. I was hoping that if I had someone who was trusted by the people of Sutton Outpost, the ones that the Sin Slayers, and if they sent me, I would be able to get in.
Sid's just gonna do a slow turn over to Merzus and saying, would you care to perhaps elaborate on your family history? Perhaps anything fiendish in nature? Your mom?
I'm sorry, did you say something? I was trying to figure out something else.
Sorry, you're good.
No, this is Merzik. This is Merzik's. That was indeed. That was indeed.
That was in character?
Obsidian. That was in character, as he's currently racking his brain trying to figure out why would my mother need to make deals to get somewhere. Has something like also bound her here? Because as far as I know, not a lot would be able to physically or magically stop her from doing whatever the fuck she wants.
Sid is asking, kind of in a roundabout way, but he'll ask a bit more directly. Merzus, is your mother a devil or a demon? I mean that in a literal sense, not a metaphorical sense.
Okay, I'm sorry. one of my headphones just died, and I had to switch it out, and it took off halfway through the question.
That was also in character, by the way.
Excuses.
And I was like I was doing like the Kakashi, do you say something thing while sticking my finger in my ear, just getting out a little earwax. What's up?
This is literally that meme that I saw like a couple memes ago on the 7 Daily Sins channel. Murzus, is your mother a demon or a devil? And I mean that in the literal sense, not the metaphorical sense. Or something else.
Okay. As far as I know, and that is extremely limited because it's not something I technically would, have asked unless she herself would reveal it. Probably wouldn't. She might have. I may have not listened. Or I may have not caught her hints because she can be very subtle and nuanced. And I was slow. If it was not something I was immediately interested in.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. I do a quick. Would it be a history check to try to remember back? Did she ever just straight out tell me, "Hey, this is actually a disguise. I straight up have horns and wings and shit"?
Yeah, you can roll a history check for that.
I don't suppose any of those voices in your head know.
That's not a conversation I'm looking forward to having yet. 21.
No, as far as you know, just pure drow.
Yeah, no, just pure old-fashioned, little traditional, but fully drow.
Does she have any connections to that sort of magic? Or maybe she has a patron of some kind that might be preventing her access?
I honestly wouldn't know. I can't say I honestly know her details or secrets in earnest. She more likely knows all of mine, but no. Can't really say one way or another.
I guess it's just a theory at this point, but if she did have some kind of connection to those magics, then perhaps her deal with this... Your name is... That is your name, right? You didn't lie about that?
Her name is
She
Victoria.
rolls her eyes.
Okay. Listen. What are you, like...
Guys, she didn't
12?
lie to us.
What are you, 12? Quite the little... Quite crafty for your age. I guess I'm old. Nevertheless.
Don't encourage her.
I am 13. Thank you.
Oh, 13. Okay, yeah.
She just told us she was raised on the run via persecution because of how she was born.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
She was gonna be like.
Listen, just complicated 13-year-old making deals with.
That's
maybe
a normal 13-year-old.
Making pacts with your mom.
Okay, look.
I know I'm just got in here, but I think that's literally what Murzus is.
I mean, I guess he probably made his first pact in the womb.
Let's not get into this.
Point being, if your mother and her influence prevented her from being transported to Sutton Outpost, then I think that might have been what just happened. What do you think the move is here, Murzus? Because I don't know much about your mother.
Just so I have this straight, it's not so much her that stopped this from happening, it's the contract they both signed. assuming it's magically binding, she can't. The term is if she finds a way to get into Sutton, she has to saddle along with. She's supposedly supposed to bring my mom with her. But
My
whatever
theory, at
stopped
least.
her, I don't know if it has anything to do with that contract she made. It could just be that Sutton has defenses. Because apparently they tried other ways, none of them worked. We don't have enough info.
It's my theory, at least, but I tried looking a bit into the ward at Sutton, but it proved enigmatic for the moment, at least. So
I mean, that's
I'm
a
not
good
certain
thing, right?
exactly. Maybe? I'm really not certain. It could be,
If just
you know,
anybody could crack the ward, it wouldn't be a good ward.
for all I know, it could be a hair trigger away from breaking. For all I know, it could be literally impenetrable. I just don't know yet.
Okay. Well, here are the options. There's the camp we just found that has more of those little, demon brats. That looks like it'd be a compound that they could be planning something in, hiding things in, have prisoners in. Could just be an empty house. But they're there. Option 2, Mysterious Sandman and the Tiger. They look like they were also, group that were doing stuff here, so that's an option. Third, could go to the manor and see what the situation is, because that's one way I can guarantee info, but I have no way of knowing how that will actually. It's a hard. Give us a 30% chance of things going great, without a hitch.
Sid will raise an eyebrow almost at Merz's recommending that of his own free will. Who are you and what have you done with Merz? No, he doesn't say that. Hathor, any thoughts?
I don't know. Is your mother really going to be a threat if she's not here? Or can she travel quickly?
She is a threat, period. Friend, foe, or stranger. Let's get that out of the way.
I apparently don't know who she is.
Right?
He hasn't shared much with me either, to be fair.
Okay.
Probably is a conversation due for another time. Well, now, if you're feeling up for it.
There's a kid who literally admitted to making a deal with her. You could ask them.
Ask
probably
the kid
more talkative than I am.
Ask the kid?
Yeah.
I can guarantee you they're more talkative than I am.
Especially on this topic, apparently.
She is amazing.
Amazing how?
Sid raises an eyebrow.
Well, she gets whatever she wants.
And
she has so much power.
By that you mean through whatever means she deems necessary?
If you want to look at it that way.
And what exactly are her motives then?
Do
What does she
you
want?
need motive?
Everybody has a motive, kid. You have a motive. I have a motive, and she sure as hell is. She's how you're describing.
It's power. She wants to stay in power.
If she wants more of it, then she might have less of it than others. Then that's her weakness.
Probably the only one that would rival her power from the sounds of it, and this is entirely going based off hearsay at this point, would be one of the sins. At least here.
No.
Do you?
The only one
No?
that is a burden, an annoyance to her, is Faye.
That-
She's the only one that goes
I do know-
against her.
Sorry, I do recognize.
Ew. Someone recognizes, someone knows lore.
I remember
Go
the
ahead.
lore.
Go ahead, by all means.
Isn't that? She's the one who acts as the ambassador, right?
Correct.
Then you mean in political sense, I see. Do you know where she is?
Faye? She's not all there anymore. But she still tries to be an annoyance. Her and her little group.
Hmm.
Okay, I just rolled something. Oh god, I can't believe I'm about to ask this.
Uh-oh.
So, Victoria, you mentioned my father and my mother and my brother. Just out of curiosity, is Shin and Natasha still around as well?
Natasha, Shin. You see her really trying to think. Are they your cousins? No. The Blackthorn siblings. They're not around.
You haven't seen them, or you know they're somewhere else?
They got forcefully removed from Blindfell. And everyone knows that it's not safe in Gula anymore after dark. I don't think they are around.
Ooh.
Where's this asked by who?
Oh, I did not hear that.
Oh,
By your mom. They tried to stop her. And they were trying to be sneaky about it, but your mom is too smart.
And you're really writing her name, aren't you?
Yeah. She
Mhm.
took me in when I had nothing. And showed me that I can do so much more. She promised me power.
Listen, kid. People often take advantage of people that are down in their luck.
With that, she kind of shoots a look over at Merzis. Yeah, I think I know that better than most.
hmm.
Well, my vote on our next plan I think, as much as I hate to admit it, I think that sand-cloaked bastard that we ran into knew more than they were letting on. I think
We didn't
trying
even
to
have a
find them
conversation.
and-
We had 2 words.
And
Yeah,
they're in
well-
sign language.
I know, like it wasn't a conversation of like, tell us everything you know, please, or anything. It was like they were trying to take out the demons and the little girl, and then I guess they
And
had
the
their
little
own thing
girl, but-
because
he seemed to know that there was more to the story with this.
Where,
No,
where
yeah,
could
I
he
mean-
be? Is he listening from
I'm
the
a-
trees?
I'm
I don't think
assuming
actually
he's
there.
like
He's just there
native
so he can
or been
nap.
here longer.
You guys just hear in the distance.
Oh, do it!
No, no.
See,
Here?
even the
Are you out there
forest
somewhere?
agrees with me. The forest
No.
agrees with me. He's not here.
As much as I hate to admit it, we should probably find them, their camp, and well, they might be able to share some what's going on here. A little,
Right.
perhaps a little less biased, as he kind of like points. Oh, he's close enough. Probably not close enough to poke point, but just points at the kid.
She leans over and
Or-
attempts to bite your finger.
Sid will try to pull away. I guess this is a dexterity check.
Good.
Is this?
Go ahead
dexterity.
and do a dexterity. Acro. Yeah, do a
Acrobatics?
dexterity check. We'll
Okay,
just do that.
Just flat dexterity. That is, I can do math. 13 isn't as great as I would
You
hope.
success. It's fine. She did not roll well on her attempt to bite you. You successfully pull your hand away just in time, and you hear the little soft clink of her teeth like hitting against each other. That's gonna be a hard bite.
Gremlin.
I respect this
sound.
child so much.
Close to it. It's just if child was well, not like he wasn't a brat.
Wait,
Victoria,
did
do you know
it's
where? Do you know where we might find that man? That Sandman?
Have you ever seen them before? Know anything about them?
And just follow the music.
Oh my god.
So that's what he left to do? There was a rave and he didn't invite us?
Dang it! I like a good
No,
party.
it's just Mr.
I think it was-
Sandman playing on repeat.
Mr. Sandman. Is
I was thinking sandstorm.
is this the sand? Is this the Sandman that puts sand in everybody's eyes? Is that what they were going off to run and do?
They're running late. Sorry, it's getting close to.
That's
Sorry, we've been busy since the whole Dune fiasco. He'll be there in a bit.
He's going. He's going to go and ride the great sandworms.
Awful.
okay. Not to get off topic, but did you guys hear or see like the open world they're making game? It looks
Really, like a
I
Dune
think it's
video
an
game?
MMO. I think it's
Ooh.
an
Yeah.
MMO as well.
Ooh.
No
hold
way.
yeah, like
on, hold on.
open world explore, and the world is kind of built for it if you think about it. Like you gotta,
Ooh, yeah.
you can't just sit. You gotta survive.
On one hand, you would think that there wouldn't be much to explore since it's just sand, but the movie really
so
makes use
good.
of its looks and everything.
Yeah.
It's just so cool.
I mean, if you want to survive, you gotta hunt them resources. You gotta take people out, take the blood. It's a work.
Ooh.
But,
Mhm.
yeah. See how it turns out.
Stilgar's still my favorite character.
Mm.
He's just great.
So, does the kid say anything at all regarding Hathor's question?
She looks once again kind of annoyed. Yeah, this isn't the first time that they've tried to attack me.
Oh.
I mean, I just managed to escape last time, but I think, and I don't know for certain, but I think they're part of Faye's group.
Who's they?
Faye is
the
the
girl.
ambassador.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Nice.
they.
Mhm.
TH. I was.
Well, I was gonna say they're a transgender group. They're really popular.
I hate you.
Do you know where we can find him?
If I knew that, we would have already attacked their base. Annoying all of them. If I could have everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Yeah.
Oh, we were tracked back, weren't we? Or maybe this is Merce's friend. Oh,
19. Hey.
Ooh.
Fancies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not anymore.
Well, I'll be your surrogate
Well-
twin. How's that sound?
Not in this
Ooh, that was lame.
You know that's not what I was meaning.
And where is it?
Okay, so 18.
Perfect. All three of you guys hear this kind of uproar of commotion coming back from the base, the hideout where you guys first scoped out and where the little girl was leading you to.
Are we able to tell what sort of commotion? Like, is this conflict?
It definitely sounds like conflict. You hear the sound of metal against metal and some screams being kind of carried out.
Sounds like
We
stuff's
shouldn't.
happening.
We should investigate.
Probably.
Yeah, but cautiously.
I'm
Want to come with us, or do you want to chill here, Victoria?
Well, what are you guys planning to do with me?
I
Am I
think
just
that's
free
yet
to
be
go?
decided.
Are you familiar with
No.
Vlad Taylor?
So you guys are holding me captive.
I'm looking at both of you, just perked eyebrow. Are you?
We still may need information from her, and you may still need protection from us.
You're being held captive. You're a prisoner now. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I know
Not
you're
one
not
bit.
sorry.
We're
She's going
what
to kind of get up and brush the dirt off of her clothes.
you shared you can't leave, and you've shared that there are dangers in Gula that
No,
you can't face alone.
I can leave. I just have to get into Sutton Outpost.
You know,
Okay, so it's not that she can't leave, she can't get into Sutton Outpost. Okay.
Sutton was the thing that caused the violent reaction. She could probably,
Yeah.
go away if she
Yes.
wanted to, but that's not really going to get her
That's-
anything. That's not her goal. Her goal is to gain the power to take someone out, and for that she made the deal.
Remind me, this is out of game because Sid has a better memory than I do. Did she say who she wanted to kill at Sutton Outpost?
No. She just wanted to
Nope.
infiltrate Sutton Outpost. She wants to
Okay.
kill Merces.
Infiltrate Sutton.
That's her entire plan.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
okay.
she wants to kill me,
Get into Sutton Outpost.
but
Wow.
getting into Sutton Outpost was her part of the deal, for the deal she made with my mom.
Yes.
The mother you have.
Your mother.
Well, if it isn't the kettle, talking about parents'
Wait.
issues.
Hey,
How
he
is
doesn't know that
Hawthorne?
yet.
We don't know if Hawthorne has parent issues yet.
Yeah.
To be
Not yet.
determined.
Don't
I
judge.
mean, she's a princess,
Okay,
and she just
okay.
said in the warm-up question that she's done terrible things.
I will eat my
Listen.
shoe if Mercy. I will eat my shoe if Hawthorne doesn't have any bad parents.
Okay.
You just have to
Actually,
see,
wait.
hopefully.
Have I actually told you guys what my mom's name is?
No.
Nope.
I don't.
Lilith?
I don't even think you've
I-
told them what your full name is.
Oh God, no. I don't think I ever. Like, not fully. No.
There's a reason Merzus has this reputation of being secret.
Is your mother's name by any chance Lilith?
Look, I don't know what titles and/or nicknames, or curses she may have earned for herself in her long life, but I don't know.
She's not exactly the most forthcoming. Hey, did any ever happen to those iron bands that Merzus, do you have those? Because those could be handy, or did Centurion?
Centurion had them.
I think Centurion had them. That, the
Yeah,
carpet, and I don't know
Centurion.
what else.
And the carpet
Well,
that would
okay.
also have been useful. Eesh.
Yeah.
Hold up. The what's it called, the rings he was gonna have anyways, because they worked off of the person's strength, and I was the strongest one at the time. Okay. For some fucking reason, you guys decided to give Centurion the rug as well. He did not have both of them.
I think the rug was just because no one else wanted it.
Clearly.
Carpet? I thought that was his before, I guess.
No.
I
that
think it was
also-
Because
I think it was partially based off of he was
We
one of the
were
few that
fighting
didn't
over
have
the
to
other
fly.
stuff, so that kind of just got shoved to the side.
Yeah, you guys
And
thought
we
that the flying
assumed
carpet would be like
That
the
Centurion would
cool
always
thing.
be with us.
Dang, crazy.
that's crazy.
Weird
Anyway,
assumptions.
Let's see.
that's
Hold on.
crazy.
Okay. Let me just. Where can I pop this in? I mean, yeah, sure. Game commentary.
I think- Oh, yeah.
Let me just give you guys the old download. TH. A. There it is. And nope, wrong one. There it is. Who wants to take a guess at how it's pronounced?
Bansky?
Bansky?
Is
Bansky?
it Greg?
Bansky
Greg?
sounds
Orthon.
awfully like an awfully cute name to go with, like Orthon Tit. I also thought that said Titty Batha.
Kitty Batha?
Tiltathana.
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 Kitty Batha?
There it is. Tiltathana. It was so much fun making that tongue twisting.
Well, what did you say before? Titty Baba, what was it?
Titty Batha.
Clean.
I mean,
Merzus, the correct pronunciation, please.
No, they got it. They got it.
Okay.
Bansky? Orthon Titty.
I thought he was.
I'm almost
Oh no, the last name. You can't know.
I'm sorry, I screwed this up.
I don't know. The first name is like, I'm a Fansky for Bansky. Like, I can't.
Franny?
You know,
I-
Bansky,
Bansky? Sorry.
Bansky, Orthon, and then
Tiltathana.
yeah, Tiltathana.
I mean, with a name like this, it's no wonder your mother turned out evil. I'm sorry.
Your mother's mother must have hated her.
Maybe.
I'm assuming she killed her at this rate.
Here's the fun part about my mom. She was one of 5. They didn't get true names until they graduated, which was very much Bloody Mist style, so only one survived. And that's when they got me.
I am just imagining him like saying this like as we're like going towards the commotion, or like as we're setting up camp later that night, and like everybody's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, my mother straight up murdered her aunts, as was apparently the tradition of her
As was
family.
the tradition at the time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently that would have happened
Just,
if she had daughters, but she got me and my brother instead. She's still a little bitter about it.
Christmas sounds wonderful with you guys.
Yeah.
Peachy. Anyway, are we heading towards the commotion? I think Sid wants to investigate.
Yeah, I gotta investigate the commotion, and regardless, I still need to make my way to the gravesite, so.
Are you guys doing anything with Victoria?
We
Or
probably
is
should,
this
shouldn't
like
we?
buddy system, hope she follows?
Look,
I
my
do-
thing is, you're free to go if you want, but I guess these guys want to keep you around for a little longer. So, would you like an apple to keep you, occupied while we go investigate this very dangerous possible situation?
Fucking
then
excuse me, an apple?
I'm not free to go then.
No.
No, we want to keep you around, and do you really want to be wandering around Gula all on your own?
You
I know what she's
say
been
that
doing.
like I haven't before.
You had devils backing up, it seems like. Though it seems like I guess you did make that deal, power. Alright. Well, we want questions and answers, and you're gonna come with us, give them.
So, I guess you need to come up with some questions, Victoria, because apparently we want you to ask them.
No, that's not what I meant, Mirza.
And if I don't want to go with you guys?
Insight check on if she's like about to run away, or if like she's
Go ahead and roll an insight.
How bad do you want that revenge?
Well, it's not like you guys are leaving anytime soon.
It's a 6.
We're literally about to leave.
I mean, obviously here, but Gula.
Do you have any better ideas on how to get to Sutton Outpost? Exactly, do you want to kill anyway?
She
Or is it
points
just
to
upholding
Mercedes.
your... You're just
Do you not
upholding your
pick
end
that
of
up
the
on the...
No. Sorry, that was me, not Sidian, misremembering. It's like, still thinking that there was somebody. It's just you're upholding your end of it. She's just upholding her end of the bargain. There.
Yep.
That was only necessary to get to me and, I guess, the power to take me out, but, I mean, I'm within range, and I'm pretty sure I gave her a knife.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Sid's
did
That
gonna
was a
like,
good idea.
Sid's gonna like lean over to Mercy. It's like, are you sure you just want to let her go free when she wants to kill you?
You guys want to keep her around? She's not gonna go far if she wants to kill me. Quick question.
Yeah.
Did she train you at all? Victoria?
She doesn't say anything. She just smiles and gives a little shrug.
Okay, if you need pointers, just let me know.
So, just so that I can be on the same page, if you keep her, she is now a person that wants to kill Moses, and she's closer to you. If you don't keep her, she is just added into the list of people that want to kill Moses but can't. Yes?
Well, I mean,
Basically, yeah.
do you want to know what she's up to and like have her be a prisoner and like see like where she is constantly, or do you want her to just be free and like able to sneak up on you at any moment?
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that make her just like everyone else that's trying to kill Moses?
Yeah, no, it's not a new thing. It's just, we've gauged a little bit of the skill level. I'll be honest, I'd be more inclined to help train her just a little more, just so she can survive.
But she's literally trying to kill you.
She's literally trying to kill you. Yeah,
She's
Sounds
Okay,
like
you guys,
bad
you
idea.
don't keep forgetting how
Um,
little I told you guys about me.
He's literally pulling an Uncle Ira, where he was about to get robbed with a knife, and he's like, "No, that's not how you fucking do it."
you need a better stance. Get a good
Yeah,
stabbing stance.
that's essentially what Mercer is doing. You
Yeah.
can't kill anyone like that. Okay, that's a shit knife. You use one of these with 3 edges. You can't close a wound like that.
Basically, that's kind of what he's aiming for right now. But letting the kid decide for themselves. I
You know what?
I gave them rations, knife, and I thought they were about to go to Sutton until they got blown back. But for the most part, they seem okay.
You know what, kid?
Even though they're hanging out with your mother, okay.
I don't know what.
They're not hanging out with my mother. She had to make a deal with my mother. That's totally different.
I don't know why he's so chill about this, but follow along if you want to help, and if you want to even have any help be considered from us in the future.
So then I'm just gonna go the other way then.
Sid's gonna facepalm because this is gonna be too much hassle right now. He doesn't know what we're about to get into, or
I'm just gonna remind her. I do visit. It is like a few days walk from here, back like the village run by the succubus. Hold on, let me look up what the actual name is. Remembered off the top of my head.
I don't know if they would let me in. But I can give it a
Just
shot.
tell them we sent you.
Yeah.
They just tell them I sent you. They'll let you in. You'll be fine. You can probably ask around. Some of them might show you a few tricks. Fighting tricks. Ask them for fighting tricks.
I'll tell them that Mirza sent me to learn some new tricks.
Fighting, God. Yeah. They'll know.
I don't know if Stidian picked up on this before as well. I think it might have been said, but I also, again, just wanting to check in. Why exactly do you want to kill Mercis in the first place?
Are you not listening to her story?
He
Sorry,
killed my dad.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, that was me, like,
Yeah.
that was me. Sorry.
Yep.
Recon.
Rewind back. Yeah, so backstory, quick summary.
Lots of stuff going on there.
Yeah. Mirza's, way back when, before all this shenanigan stuff happened, killed her dad.
Fun stuff.
So
Went on the run and he was desperate.
Yep. She
I
was
guess he
told
got his-
Mirza's was the one that killed him, and so now she is working to get revenge for her father.
And I straight up admitted it
That's
to her
fun.
face.
Yeah, you, no denial whatsoever. You fully admitted. All right. Well, I guess I don't know why you're so calm about this, Mercis, but let's go figure out what's going on, and I'm sure we'll see her again.
Look, be patient, gather some skill, and when you feel you're ready, we'll test it out. Otherwise, don't take unnecessary risks.
That is the opposite
That
of everything.
sounds a lot like advice. And I don't know if
It
I should
is.
be taking advice from you.
Okay,
And yes, don't get
I'm
any
not
more
telling
skills
you-
ever again.
I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you you should give up whatever this is doing. I'm just saying be smart about it. You want to succeed. You said you want to avenge your dad. You get one shot.
But this
Make
was
sure it
a
counts.
shot. So then if I see you again, then that's 2 shots.
You didn't really take a shot
This
here.
wasn't.
I'm
You didn't
just-
take a shot at me. This is an encounter, and that'll happen many times if you win. But like when you actually come to kill me, you get one shot at me. So when that happens, make sure you're as prepared as you can be. Doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, or in 20 years.
Okay.
Prepared
I'll
as you
make
can be.
sure that your mom makes me as prepared as possible.
Doesn't have to be her.
Thank you.
You
She's
want me
gonna
to deal? There's
start
not really much I
walking
can-
away.
Like, as I assume we're walking towards the commotion there, Sid's just gonna look at Mercis and go, you know, you are really weird sometimes.
Don't
Once again,
compliment
just-
him.
Just once again, just Kakashi style. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
How many people do you have coming after you for you to be this nonchalant?
Do you want an actual list, or is that rhetorical?
Forget I asked.
All right.
Go see what's up.
I'm surprised you didn't ask. That's literally the thing I've been hiding.
You know what? Let me roll. Let me roll to see whether Sid asked. Because I'm curious, but I rolled and Sid does not ask. Yet, at least.
That's that.
Sure, will come up eventually.
Yeah. What about you, Hawthorne? Any questions, comments, concerns while we part ways with this child who I've given advice on how to kill me?
Are you... And she's gonna look at you with genuine concern. Are you suicidal? Are you alright?
Fuck, that's a lot to unpack. I just realized. Thought it would be a simple question.
And I think my guess would be not, because you know, signed a
No.
random paper for an extra life.
That, I tested it, god damn it. It was fine. And I offered it to Mercy first. Okay, I was generous. And she said no. And I was like, cool. And I signed my name. Yeah. Hopefully it still works, because probably going to need it.
Go on and answer her question.
Fuck, what was it again?
Are you suicidal? Genuinely. Are you alright?
Second part, no. Honestly, no. Not alright. Suicidal. That'll depend on the day and the dreams. Right now, no. I've got a few things I'm looking forward to, and a few things I need to check on. So for the time being, I think I'm surviving.
Man, if you need somebody to talk to, I know that's not exactly. I know I'm barking at the wrong tree offering that, but need somebody
You
to
know
talk
me
to.
a long time.
I've known you 2 months.
That's a long time for me. Also, you know the only ways I get talking are, specific situations.
Yeah, involving booze.
There you go.
Well, maybe we'll find some. Let's see what this is first.
Yeah, just slightly pull out the old flask.
This man never stopped drinking.
He and Othranus cut from the same cloth.
Hmm.
Who told you? Who lied to you and told you I stopped?
No one.
No one at all.
Okay, so if I'm understanding the situation correctly, you three are going up towards the sound of the commotion, letting Victoria go.
She's got
I
rations, a weapon, and
And an apple.
an extra apple.
Okay.
Sid will also
this
just
will be
like-
fine.
I'm also going to describe as we like get far enough away, and Sid's just going to like, oh right, this thing, and he's just going to toss a bola that he had hidden behind his back. It's just gonna disappear, fizzle into smoke.
Always prepared.
Always.
So, as you guys are approaching back up towards the hideout of these captors, you guys hear the sounds of commotion get louder and louder with each step as you guys take. And as you guys see the structures kind of come into place, you guys see a weird scene kind of unfolding. You see all of these children that were kind of patrolling the area around you, all bunched up as they're fighting off a group of people who seem to be fighting back. I am going to bring you guys over there again.
Wonder what they're fighting.
More back. Once again, we were
So this is a big map, but I think I did bump your guys' vision up so you guys are able to see the whole map. But in there you guys see, I think probably the first thing that catches your eye is this large half-orc woman who seems to be fighting off a group of 5 of these children at once, with this great club that she's kind of swinging around recklessly, also damaging the stone structures that are nearby her, but she seems to be in some sort of fit of rage. You guys also hear the maniacal laughter of this small halfling woman who is kind of bouncing around, is the best way to describe it, with a pair of daggers in each hand, just recklessly stabbing any childlike creature that gets in front of her. And you guys see from the corner of your eye these arrows that are kind of raining down from the singular tree, and the closer you guys look, you guys are able to see a woman perched in its branches, skillfully firing off arrow after arrow and piercing the bodies of all of these ghoulish children that are kind of now falling limp to the ground. Along with that, you guys see a familiar figure.
Aha!
It's your mother.
Wouldn't be familiar to me. She died in childbirth.
I was about to say, like, oh shit, Mother Basina rolls out, fully decked out, ready to fight.
Well, Messina rolls out, but she's like totally jacked.
So that's what she's been hiding under those robes.
You guys see from the left side of you guys walk in, these golden spears that you guys are familiar with kind of raining down from the center tree, impaling children after children, as a familiar ominous creature is standing in that tree, looking to be fighting with the group of rest of these people around. What do you guys do?
Would we help one of these groups?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, how's this battle looking, and how many children are, I guess, children, we need to stop calling them children. It's gonna...
Children.
The enemies?
How many children have they killed?
Zombie, disguised ghouls, I don't know.
How many small monstrosities?
Little gremlins.
That's not better.
Gremlins.
Also
I'm gonna call them
Changelings?
gremlins.
I think the word for it is a change.
Perhaps. Assuming that is what they are.
We do not know.
How many of these enemies do we see out about?
So before, when you guys had sent Calatrus, it did look like there was about 10 to 15 of these children kind of walking around. These creatures are all fighting off maybe clusters of 3 to 5 on their own, so it looks like all of the ghouls are currently preoccupied with someone. However, it looks like still standing, you probably have about a good 7 to 8 of them left.
We could potentially just let them deal with it and like sneak into the main base there that's covered up by the shadow.
Well, that's kind of what I was going to ask. Do you guys want to help them deal with something? I think they're, handling just fine. Or do we want to infiltrate said building and see what's, inside?
I mean, it might be nice to help them.
You could also
And
just
go
walk
inside.
away. You could very well just walk away,
I mean-
keep going, let them
Yep, then
finish
we
their
would
the
be
Merz
business.
is
heroes.
the Merz
we
is-
could. This is the call to adventure, guys. Quick 20 million extra. Let's go.
Like, look, they're distracted right now, which means if we find their camp, we might help ourselves to some stuff.
That's a big if.
The other Merce's
That's
gambit.
not nice.
Look, there
Also, that's
are
assuming-
3 ways to do things. Right way,
assuming-
wrong way, the Merzus way.
You know what? That's true.
Why do you listen the wrong way twice?
It's the wrong way, but faster.
He's increased his brain power. He's still stupid, but he gets to that point faster.
I'm doing 1,000 calculations per second, and they're all wrong.
Look,
Alright, so I will ask, what are
think-
you guys doing in this situation?
Sid's gonna run in and get involved, I think. Unless you guys are stopping.
Yeah, getting involved sounds like the decent thing to do.
I mean, we're thinking of getting
Should we
involved anyway.
go left to right?
I'm gonna.
If I
Help the
can
orc
have
lady
you guys
first?
roll initiative, please.
Okay.
All right.
Woohoo!
Remember, you get advantage if you flank people.
You do.
Andy,
Also,
That means it means creating a diagonal, like a diagonal
Yeah.
line or a line of some sort.
getting opposite of whoever you're attacking. And that is 18.
Eight, 18.
Or you want me to put that in dice rolling channel?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do I roll 2?
Yes, please.
As a reminder, Heidi, I
hmm
recommend you can change your nickname for Hathor because it's currently still Mercedes.
Then I actually have to go in and change it. Okay. Oh, I haven't done this in so long. Okay.
And same could go for you, Heth. So I guess we don't know your name yet, to be fair, so maybe never
The
mind.
Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
Gonna call him Standy.
Bum, 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 bum. That would be awful if that's all you heard, while you're killing children.
They're just humming
I mean,
them, that.
If you want a good name, I think Tatooine would be a great name for your character.
How do you like
Oh
Arrakis?
my god, no. What's your name? Paul. Like that, out of all the names, out of all the characters on the most interesting, the main person we're looking at, his name is Paul.
Well, it could have like a religious
Middle name.
significance to it. Like the Apostle Paul? I don't know.
Don't.
Perhaps.
Middle name Luke. Also an apostle.
Hold on, guys. I have a lot of people in this that I am rolling. 1 second.
Are you rolling them
Fine.
one at a time?
No. I am actually using the Forge because it has this nifty feature where I just highlight
Okay.
everyone, and then I throw them all in an initiative combat, or a combat tracker, and then I just roll for everyone.
Nice.
It's super nice, but I just have to manually enter your guys' rolls. So 1 second, 1 second.
Are those all the? I mean, I guess I'll wait. Let me see.
I did want to say while we're waiting, if I may. I know last time, I made it sound like my character inherently knew what this child was. I need to do a better job here. That was me talking out loud or having like ideas about that. That wasn't my character. That was just me guessing. Okay, so I need to be more clear about that. Like, I'm not in on this. Crystal doesn't tell me crap about this campaign. I just guessed that.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Well, I was
Alright.
also guessing that you had more information to go off of, just, as your character. In your
Okay,
actions.
so the way this is actually going to work, because there are these clusters of children, it is going to work as 3 separate fights. I'm going to keep your initiative for all of them, but just so that it doesn't get too messy in terms of who's doing what or how this is all working. So I will ask first who you guys want to aid. You have the half-orc woman, the archer, and the halfling in the back.
So everybody take one, or do you guys want to just team up on
I
single?
knew you were gonna do that.
Well-
God damn it, Mercis.
I was thinking that maybe we could like group together and conquer left to right.
We could do buddy system, where
2 and 2.
yeah, like, because I know Matt, your character. I'm assuming because you didn't mention that that character's in a fight right now, so I'm assuming they also get the choice of who to join.
Yes.
I am assuming that as well. I only see there's 1, 2, 3 people. Is that right? Or am I not looking up at the time?
Yeah, I only see. You might be.
so we
Your vision
have-
might be blocked by the building.
No, there are 3. Let me actually throw in however many there are. I just set those as placeholders for now, but
Yeah, you're good. So I'm thinking, 2 and 2, since it works out that way with. Who wants to be buddies?
Well,
Who's gonna need the most healing?
I do have.
you might want to stick next to Sidian.
No, I. Is that a threat?
Sidian needs the most healing. Sidian.
I mean, I'm
Sidian
doing
is the
fine.
glass
Help
cannon.
me. I can heal myself. I have
We're just
nice
messing
heal.
with you.
Like, who's the least
Um,
tanky?
I'm the wizard. I'm the wizard.
Oh, okay. If you're saying the least tanky, I'm sorry. Once again, it's Sidian.
Again, you're assuming. My AC is a 19.
Okay,
That's
Okay,
pretty
Moses?
good.
difference between tanky and beefy. Who's got hit points? Who's got armor class?
I mean, do we
I
want to
have-
share? I mean, Crystal, are you fine with us sharing this information?
yeah, I don't care. You guys are good
Okay.
to. Yeah, I honestly don't care.
Okay, I don't have a high armor class. I have
Actually-
a 17 class.
Crystal, would you say that we would have gotten enough time to take a short rest?
No.
No? Okay. Then yes, I am still at
Nope.
64 hit points right now.
We are still fresh off the first fight. We probably should have short rested when we found that camp.
Yeah, I probably should have
Oh.
short rested the first time. So we were, we were gonna take a long rest. Yeah, and then we spent an hour going back and forth, going to the camp, going back to your friend's camp, doing that whole interaction, then going back to this one.
Yeah, you guys did a lot. It's fun. Fun stuff. But yeah, so I went ahead and added in the people that are actually fighting now so that it's more up to date and accurate. You do have 3 people kind of surrounding this orc woman. This cluster of 3 over on the right that are currently being fired at by this archer, and you have 2 remaining from the little halfling in the back. At least from what you can see.
Okay, well, and that's, I guess, what I was trying to see. I only see 2 of the 3 of the people. I don't see the halfling. It's blocked by.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
The
yeah.
shadow of the
That's the
building?
blocked by the building.
That's the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
a
so
halfling
yeah, I
woman
just
in the
want
back.
to be.
Which
Okay,
you
I just want to I just wanted to be sure that.
fine. Yeah, no. It's because I have the little section blocked because of
Yeah.
walls, because of reason.
Okay.
She can't show the sacrificial chamber yet, guys. Come on.
Leave something to the imagination, guys.
I am going to help the one on the left. That seems to be the closest one to me, the orc woman.
The orc?
Yeah.
I'm thinking I
That
might
is the one
join
on
in
the
on.
left, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Because yeah, no, I couldn't see anything either.
I'm thinking I might join that one, or if one of you want to take that one, or who wants to go over onto the left, and then who wants to go over onto the right.
I mean, I'll go to the left.
I'm good either way. So I guess
Everyone's
call
going
it
to
by-
the left. Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like call it by who you're assisting. Maybe might be better because like I know we
Okay,
know our
the orc.
Orc,
Sandman's
Archer, and
going to the
Halfling.
orc,
Okay.
Archer, and then Halfling.
Yeah, Hathor's going to the orc.
okay. Hathor is going to help with the orc, and then I guess I'll get the archer, you get the halfling, or vice versa.
Okay, so
Or are we splitting up?
Matt. Well, we don't know this, but Matt said he's going to going to back up the barbarian, right?
Yes,
The
the
orc,
orc.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so there, Halfling's going with them, and then each of us is going to take one. Yes.
I guess yeah. You take
Plan.
the Well, do you want to take the help the halfling or the archer?
I'm a good either way, really.
Alright.
So give us a choice.
I'll help the archer.
Yeah, show them that guns are better.
Let me introduce you to some democracy.
Oh god. Okay.
For democracy.
So then to make my life easier, I'm going to go ahead and split you guys up. And then I am going to treat this as 3 separate fights, quote unquote. Where I will do a couple rounds with one group and then switch over to another group and then switch over to another group. Just so that I can keep track and no one is waiting like 20 rounds for all of these people to go through.
Okay. Whatever's easiest for you.
This is going to be fun.
This is insane.
Hope you guys don't die.
This isn't like, I mean, this is a pretty big battle, but this isn't a huge battle. It's partially just everybody's so spread out. And since everybody is split up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was very tempted to just skip all this and sneak into the building.
That was also an option.
Depending on how quick I take out these imps, not children, I might just do it.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if I go in there and this is actually just a Waffle House. This was just the fight outside.
I'm just reminded of that one person that took a previous eclipse and just like spent the entire eclipse taking a photo of a Waffle House during the eclipse. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, so then we are going to start off with Hathor and Hephaestus' group with the orc.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is actually just the perfect trinity, really. Up close, healer, ranged.
Based on initiative rolls, Hephaestus, you are first. You see your companion currently taking on 3 of these evil children. What would you like to do?
In a fight, right?
Yes, in a fight.
Well, I'm just gonna throw a spear at them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty far
Throw
away.
that
so-
spear.
So I got a 22 and a 21.
Yep, both hit. Roll them damage.
I just found this and I think it's very much us when we got here.
there a way to? Do you have the initiative in the forge?
Okay, so the one that's
I do have the
directly in
initiative in the
front of
forge.
the one
Okay.
that's directly in front of the orc
Mhm.
takes 10 damage.
Okay.
No, wait, sorry, no. 13 damage, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And the second one, that would be at the bottom middle. That one takes 9 damage. And
Okay.
if I wanted to do the ensnaring strike, I would have had to do that first for my bonus action.
I will allow it. But yes, going forward, it would have to be first.
Okay, alright. Can the one that's bottom middle do a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw. That is a 19.
Alright. She beats it, and you see the vines shrivel up. That'll be it. Well, actually, the character's gonna move a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to move him, but give me 1 second.
Right there.
Yes, and I'll end my turn.
Perfect. It is actually going to be the one that you tried to do the ensnaring strike on. She is going to actually dash. And is now right in front of you. But that is her wonderful turn.
Okay. Can I ready an action?
Nope.
Okay.
The one on the left is going to reach over and bite the orc. And Mia. And miss again. Ooh, but okay, that was fun. Hathor, it is your turn.
Okay. Let me zoom in here a bit better. Okay. Measure. Oh, Franny, hush. Yeah. I'm gonna run up to this little scarecrow-looking one, keeping my distance a bit, and I'm just simply going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Let's see. See if I can hit. Is an 18 hit?
It does.
All right. Then, let's see. D8. Where's my D8? There it is. Alright, so that's going to be 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
Perfect. And then, just for my knowledge, what do you summon with your spiritual weapon? What type of weapon?
A silvery, smoky-looking sword. And as it strikes, it sort of leaves behind a spectral lily petals.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Flowers. I'm sensing this might have something to do with the background. flowers.
Not necessarily. Lilies are just the flower that represents death.
Oh, I did not know that. That's good.
Mhm.
There's a really cool piece of art that I picture for her patron god. I'll find it here and post it in the thingy. Let's see. Actions. Any bonus actions I want to do? Nope. I think I'm good. I think that's my turn.
You casting spiritual weapon is a bonus action. So you have your full action if you want to
Oh,
do something
right.
else.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fight or heal.
Let's see.
It's you know what, I did the same stuff before when I had a fighter. So.
Okay, let's do inflict wounds. 19 plus 4, 23. That hits, I imagine.
It does.
Same little guy.
I will say inflict wounds, I believe, is a touch spell. So you would have to be touching them if you want to get close.
Okay. That's
You
fine.
can.
I can rock up.
Yeah.
It's floating! Oh my gosh, that is so cool on the map.
There's your spiritual weapon.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Wish I could see
And
that.
it looks like her description. That's the best part.
Mhm.
We're over on the other side of the thing. We can't see anything.
Dang, it's almost like if only there was a broadcast or a way to view what's going on.
Mhm.
No.
I know.
Like a stream
Oh,
or
well.
something to see it in action.
Too bad I
Okay.
only do live action. So bad.
Dang.
Crystal, you shouldn't have even wasted. You should have just hit him with the classic. Dang, that's crazy. And moved on.
Oh, I do
that's
see. I actually did see the the floating.
14 damage.
Perfect.
Yep.
And is it on the scarecrow one you said?
Yep.
Iki. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna back up. No, because then that'll give him an opportunity attack. I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at. If I take damage, I'll just heal myself.
Perfect. It is going to be this orc's turn. And she is going to unarmed fight these guys, because that's what she's been doing.
Pugilist.
Impressively. Two of her hits landed on the little red-headed one in front of her. And this little red-headed one actually goes down with those hits. And you hear her let out this mighty roar of satisfaction before she goes and turns her sights on the other one. And Hephaestus, it is your turn.
It's my turn? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It is my turn. I am going to start off with a bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Okay. And that lasts for a minute, I believe, correct?
I believe so.
Well, what you do see her you do see the character for a moment. It almost looks like they're being carried by the wind, right? And I am going to my first attack is going to be fist, straight up just punching this child.
Punch this child.
Does a 23 hit?
It does it.
That's 9 points of damage. And
Okay.
then I'm actually going to move back a couple feet, probably like 10 feet.
Okay.
You will see my character once again summon a spear and two-hand stab this child.
Stab him. Stab him.
I got a 23.
That'll hit.
That's 15 points of damage.
Yep. Still up though. She is bleeding profusely though.
Right, and just bring up the shield as I end my turn.
Perfect. Arthur, this little scarecrow one is gonna try and take a bite at you.
Oh.
13?
Haha, my AC
Painful
is
miss.
15.
And it's gonna try and claw you. That is an 8. That'll miss. That is an 11. That'll also miss. I am rolling atrociously today.
I think you just broke that demon's nails.
Ow.
Broke its
Hephaestus,
That's gonna
this
nails.
hurt.
little girl's gonna try and get closer to you again. And try to take a bite out of you. I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit. Good lord.
Oh, hell no.
That is an actual 20 though.
My armor class is 20.
Oh, crazy.
Still not 20.
Crazy. Well, I'm just saying, with the shield, it's at 20.
Yeah, I know, but that's without the modifier. That's just a natural 20. So, that is thankfully just a claw. 4.
Hold up, so they just came back into my area, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, I can do an opportunity attack with the polearm master thing that I have.
You sure can. You want to do that first?
Yes.
Go ahead and do that first.
$23?
That'll hit.
I keep rolling 13. And I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's a dangerous midway that tells us something's about to happen.
Sorry, that's let me see here. That's 16 points of damage.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, how's the
Yeah, this
thing
girl is not looking good. She is on her last breath. But with her last bit of energy, she tries to bite you and misses, but then tries to claw you and hits you for 24 damage. So that was my crit one.
Man, that's crazy. Thank you, though. Appreciate
Hathor, it is your turn.
Oh, alright. Let's see. So both of these guys are still... No, just the one, a scarecrow guy is
Just the
still
one.
up. He
Mhm.
probably doesn't need much more. Do-do-do-do. Let's go ahead and do Sacred Flame. Let's see. I need to do a saving throw, dex saving throw.
That will pass, unfortunately. That is a 22.
Dang. Okay, and my spiritual weapon, let's see. Is that concentration? I'm sorry.
It is not concentration.
Okay, so I can still do that as a bonus action again.
Okay,
Or-
go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. 14?
Perfect. 14 will hit.
All right. And the 8.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to do, Miss Hawthorne? She is very much badly beaten up, but still
I
standing.
think I'm good.
Perfect. It is this orc's turn. She's gonna try and smash again. That'll hit.
Smash it.
Yeah. And with this fury, she brings up her feet, actually, and kicks this little girl forward right into this stone wall that's right next to you, Hathor. And you see this little girl's body just go limp and fall to the floor.
Mm.
Dang, just got Hulk kicked.
But that is your guys' battle. We're going to move over to Sidian. While that's happening, you guys are having your own fight.
All right.
Sidian, you are first. What would you like to do?
No, Sidian gonna go cast. One he hasn't cast in a bit. I don't even. But he's going to approach a bit further. Get the cone. So I believe if I get here, I should be able to reach all of the kids. Sid is going to cast, or as you have dubbed the spell. I still like Sidian summon shotguns, but
Yes. Okay.
I'm actually going to upcast this to 4th level.
Okay.
Just to double check. Well, I do, if I do recall, well, 2 things. Casting, even though it didn't transport her properly, that casting teleportation circle did expend his 5th level spell slot.
It did, yes.
I assume. Okay. And yeah, so Sid will cast that at 4th level. And I believe, because there's 2 ways of using this as an action. If I remember correctly, it's if you aim them both in the same direction, you just add both of the damages of the shotguns. And then for yeah. I wanted to double check if I fire both of them with the upcasted, would that go to 68? Or would that be 58?
I believe it is 1d8 per each level increase, so 5d8.
Well, it's for each gun created. Would that, or do you still want to, is that 5?
Oh no, it would be 68. You're right, yes.
Cute. I think this is going to be
yes.
all of my d8s, as they all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
1 failed.
Only one.
One failed abysmally. The other 2 very nimble.
All right.
It's a 22 and a 24.
Oh damn.
And then an 8.
Should have guessed that they would have had a high dexterity, but never mind that right now. I believe it is
It was,
still half on a successful save.
Yep. that redheaded one is the one that failed. So
Yes. Actually, also something worth checking in on. I do notice that the art is the same as some of the ones that you've done before. Is this because
yeah, no, just
they
'cause
are,
I'm not
like-
gonna go and search for more art. They do look different,
Okay,
but they do
look
look like girls, just slightly off.
I say very sarcastic. All right, let's roll them bones. All right, so that's ooh. Okay, so that's 20 with those 3. Then that's another 6, so 26 total. Goodness.
Okay, doing some math. 1 second. 13, 26.
And also worth noting, Sid will have to discard, or not discard, but he's going to have to put away his shield to use this. So he's not really benefiting.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Sidian?
Martial check.
Okay, go ahead.
I will remember.
Hmm.
Intelligence. Okay. Man, damn. Okay, that's a 7.
Insufficient.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's his turn.
Perfect. It is
Uh,
going to... Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. He'll just stay where he's at, because these kids are going to be looking to him regardless if he moves away.
Yeah, absolutely. You did see this redheaded girl. She was kind of clawing to climb her way up to this little stone division that's here in front of the tree. But as soon as she felt a shot in her back, especially because she took the brute force of it, she's going to turn and hiss at you, Sidian, wildly, and then charge forward at you.
How did I ever think these were kids? Sid will actually call to the archer in the trees and say, "Please take the shot." I know that's not how it is.
15 does not hit you, right?
Does not, even with the reduced armor class.
God, these attack rolls are atrocious.
Wait, did the archer just attack you for blowing like her?
No, this
Oh.
was the little girl. Little girl rolled a 5, a 5, and a 10, and it's not great.
That is not great.
That's her turn, but the archer will not say anything to you, Sidian, but you do see her give a single nod of her head, and then she's gonna fire off some arrows. How did I roll?
Oh?
I rolled a 16, a 17, and a 19. I don't get it. This little girl's dead. She got Swiss cheese right in front of your eyes, Sidian.
I assume
This is a lesson. Be careful with the archer.
Yeah, no, she is got some. Is this a monster in the form of a kid transform back into a monster?
You
Or,
actually see as they fall back, they don't transform. They just kind of fizzle away.
Oh,
Still
okay.
in their girl bodies.
Okay. So, but they do fizzle away, which is
Yes.
definitely the fate of the devil, or demon in this case. Looks like it might be.
Sidian, I'm assuming a 20 will hit you. A natural 20.
Unnatural.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this a bite or is this a
This
claw
is a
attack?
bite.
I will go ahead and shield that, I think.
Smart.
So AC is now 22.
Okay, that is 21. Wonderful.
Okay.
That is
okay.
even lower. All 3 attacks missed. Wonderful. Love it. Great. Great.
Okay.
Wonderful. Yay. Last one, City, and this girl goes and tries to also go for you because you're an easier target than the girl in the trees. Nope, that's not 22. That's also not 22. That's 12. All 3 attacks miss, Sidian.
Okay, nice.
I don't. Okay. Anyways,
It's like
Sidian,
a
it's your turn again.
Good use of shield, it seems like. Yeah, no. Sid kind of is just kind of, I'm imagining just kind of like dodging out of the way at this point, like sidestepping around, kind of
Whoosh, whoosh.
dodging around, like nope, 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 and kind of holding an arm up to block a few of the ones that come closer, and magical force kind of slows them to a crawl as he kind of gets a bit more time to dodge. And then he's going to, for his turn, for my next trick, 2 more summoned shotguns appear out of, smoke and light in his hand.
Fire
And
away.
fire away. I'm going to need a couple more dexterity saving throws.
One definitely makes it. The other one definitely does not. I like to assume that one of the little girls is using the other little girl as a shield.
Brutal. All right. Rolling. Ooh, that's some pretty good rolls. Let's see, that makes 10. That makes 11. That's 21 total. And this is 8. 15, so that's 36 damage.
The one that was actually behind the little girl, you see fall to the ground. She was originally very much more damaged, but this finished her off. The girl that was that took the face full of, lead, still standing, but very much bleeding out heavily.
Faintly. All right. Wait, do I have? Prepared. Sid will toss these down or drop these 2 more guns to the side. I'm assuming the other one also begins to disappear as well.
Correct.
All right. Part of me wants to, and start running to try and catch up with Merzus, but I don't think, 1, he would catch up in time for that battle to be needing his help, and 2, I don't think I'm going to risk the opportunity attack. So I'm just going to circle around to try and not getting an opportunity attack, but just to try and get
get a little
get out of the range of the.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they miss it, I'm not at risk of getting hit.
Wonderful. Good thing you did, because this archer pulls back and fires off 3 more arrows. One of them hits their shot, and the other 2 go wide. Sidian, I think you feel. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Run a martial check.
Sorry.
Run your martial.
if you want to resolve that first.
It's fine. Run your martial check.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
You almost got hit, Sidian.
That's a 10.
That is also insufficient.
Okay.
But yeah, you did almost get hit with this arrow. Instead, you see one arrow kind of pierce the back of this girl who is still kept eyes locked on you, Sidian.
All right.
Was that on purpose? Question mark.
To be fair, you didn't give her a new target, so.
I mean, I'm still here.
Steel killing. Some people take that personally.
I'm assuming you mean by some people, you mean yourself, Francis.
No comment.
I just
I
rolled
mean,
3 4s in a
deal
row.
with it. Man, if I wasn't, at the receiving end of the attack, I'd feel really bad for you.
I don't know what's going on with my dice. Sidian, you watch this little girl who tries to go and take a bite out of you, completely trip over some loose pebbles that are on the ground, and kind of fall down to the ground and stumble forward.
Like, she falls prone.
Not quite. She, you know what? No, with 3 4s, I'm gonna say she falls prone. She deserves it. She's prone.
For a split second, I thought you said you're using the shotgun to just hold her head back, and she's just taking her swipes and trying to bite at you.
She has little
Whipping
arms
every
there.
time.
That's rough.
She's got little arms.
She's like
Question,
kicking
is
on the
this the
ground.
one? The question is this the one that got hit in the back with an arrow?
Yes.
I think she might have pinched nerve or severed something there because there's no way.
Sidian, she actually wasn't really
Clearly.
attacking you. It was just a spasm. Sidian, it is your turn.
Having a siege. She's having a seizure in Sidian's general direction.
Exactly.
Well,
I mean, spinal injuries, they'll do that.
I mean, Sid does take a little bit of pity on this creature. Not enough to, spare it, but enough to, it's like, damn, that sucks for you. And he's going to, I mean, she's prone now, so I'll still roll for damage, and you can still roll dexterity with disadvantage, but this isn't looking good for her. I'm gonna coup de grace, point blank shotgun.
Okay,
Shooter.
yeah, that was a grand hole 8. She squirmed a little bit.
Yeah, let me just out of curiosity roll for damage. Yes, that's 10 there, another 10 there, and then 2 1s. So that's
Sidian turns her
22.
head in spaghetti sauce.
That's a 1 and 2.
That is enough. Would you like to describe how you mercy kill this poor girl, or
I mean, he's using both for this, but I'm just gonna flavor this as Sid, just kind of pulling one up by his shoulder, kind of resting one of these guns on his shoulder, and then just kind of one, he just takes a step near her as she's looking up from face planting, and then just the back of the head. She's probably got a moment of surprise before bang. As her head is removed, and then she fades back away out of this plane. Sid, could I roll one more martial check, even though they're all dead?
you can certainly try.
I haven't been rolling good for these.
It feels like Sidian has a lot on his
9.
mind.
You said
9.
9? That is
Yeah.
insufficient, sir. It's really hard to get a martial check when the bodies are no longer there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Damn, I should have investigated before shooting her in the back of the head and making her head explode.
You should have. Versus,
Uh,
we're gonna jump with you in your fight with this little halfling woman.
Sid's just gonna give kind of a wave of appreciation to this archer as he's gonna start making his way in that direction, but probably not gonna show up.
Yeah.
As soon as you turn your back, she's slowly aiming an arrow at you.
So Merces, you are running past the first group of commotion to this little halfling woman, who looks very, I think wild would be the best kind of way to describe her, as she is kind of jumping back and forth between these two girls with a pair of twin daggers in their hands.
Ooh. Ooh.
Merces, you are actually first in the initiative order for this one.
How?
You rolled a 16. It was a good initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought they'd all be more than that. Oh,
I'm sorry, they'd all be what?
I don't know why I assumed I was going to go mid to last. I guess I saw the rest of your guys's.
If I could tell you, you actually are in the middle of the whole grand scheme of the fight, but you picked the perfect group.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Totally do this. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess I may as well throw my own into the mix. As I will draw my. I'll get my cool bone blades one day, but until then,
Someday.
I'll do, yeah, bonus action. Just as I'm drawing my blade, I'm also there's a small handkerchief of a small vial of poison that I'm coating my blade with.
Okay.
Good old poisoners. And I step up, and do either of them look more hurt than the other, or how does the fight look like it's going as I approach?
They both look severely hurt.
I'm gonna step in right about here. Whoa, shit! I just saw like 115 flash. 100.
Yeah, no,
What the hell?
I'm adjusting their hit points based on where you guys are at.
Why do they have that much?
Um,
Why do they have that much? This terrifies me.
Listen, you guys got in later on in the fight. You guys took your time talking to the girl. I will say these people that are also fighting them do not look the best. They're also pretty pretty badly damaged.
Not doing great, huh?
No.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going in. Hoods up, goggles on, drawing rapier, and going to town. Rapier in one hand, dagger in the other, and just swipity swipe.
Perfect. Which one are you aiming for first?
Let's go for the one on the left. No,
Okay.
it'd be the one in the hood, because I'm trying to think it'd be my left. It's the one in the hood.
Perfect.
Hoodie.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Actually, no, she's not close enough to flank, right? She's
She's
long
just
range?
outside of flanking distance.
Cool. Oh well. Okay, see. 7.
What was that to hit?
17 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Remembering I'm no longer the barbarian with a ridiculous to hit score. Okay, I'll need a quick con save. From them, the DC's 14.
Is this against being poisoned?
Yes.
Question.
Or,
They succeed.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh no, this isn't to become poison. This is to take poison damage or then become poison. But yeah, no, on success it's fine.
Mhm.
If they fail, they take both damage and the poison condition.
Yeah, no, they succeeded.
You gotta find some like stronger poison, get a bigger DC. Okay. Okay, that'll be 9 piercing damage,
Okay.
and yeah, unfortunately, nothing to really trigger the old sneak attack this time.
Yep. Anything else?
Action, movement, bonus. Do believe that's everything for this round.
Perfect. It is actually going to be the little girl you just stabbed. Her turn.
The Tag, you're at
10 I'm assuming will miss.
yes.
As will an 8. And will a 9. Wonderful. Maybe your poison did have some effect. You just don't really know it quite well.
The second we get into a boss fight, they're gonna be rolling nat 20s back to back because this is some BS.
I was about to say that the law of averages saying that next session is going to be
Goodbye, for
This
real,
little
for real.
halfling girl lets out this wild shriek and charges forward. And she is going to try and stab each of these guys with her daggers.
Let's see if she's got any skill.
She sure
Kill 'em.
does. Both of those hit.
All right. Now just wait and see what happens.
So the first girl, her dagger goes right into her back, and she draws it back out. The girl lets out a screech of pain, but other than that, it just seems pretty bloodied, but still on her feet. The other girl, this little halfling seems to really take a little bit of aggression out on, and stabs almost straight through the chest of this little girl. And then just keeps stabbing the body as it fizzles away and dies. And you hear this almost maniacal laughter as she seems to be relishing in her kill.
Oh, great! I get a crazy one.
Of course.
Merzis, I'm assuming an 18 does. Well, I don't know. 18 does it hit?
It'll hit.
No.
It'll hit. Let me double check my spells. Yeah, 18 will hit. Why the fuck not? Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for Hellish Rebuke.
I'll need a dex save, DC 14, and let's see how much damage this comes out.
A 10 on the dex save.
That's a failure.
Merzis, you take 5 slashing damage as this girl reaches out and claws you.
Cool. As she does that, it kind of comes as almost an audible grunt back, but the flames, as soon as you kind of the sparks that come off the old armor actually seem to catch on fire, and it becomes this really cool kind of purplish, blackish flame that just spark out at her for 13 fire.
And Merzis, you hear this little girl let out a shriek of pain as what started out as this fire from where you guys were touching slowly engulfs her entire body. And then as the fire starts to dissipate, she is also gone. Left in a fizzy smoke of nothingness. You take her out.
Well, I'm finished in one turn. I don't know what took y'all so long.
It only took me 2 turns.
I haven't. The
Oh,
only reason
great.
I haven't broken out all my heaviest hitting spells is just in case we come across something this day that's like
You are
bigger
the
than
only
a child.
responsible one here. That is the correct answer and the responsible answer.
That or a hoarder, you know?
What? It's not like I have things behind this wall.
I still have more
Yeah.
loss.
This is obviously going to be a dialogue, like diplomatic situation. Now.
Absolutely.
Totally. For sure.
Totally not about to
Uh,
summon zombies.
But you
Only
guys
reason-
do take out the patrolling children of this building. The sun
nice
is
to hear.
slowly starting to set,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear this door creak open
Oh boy.
as someone emerges, looking to see what exactly is going on. They are cloaked and covered in thick black cloth, their face covered by a white mask, and in their hand they hold this silver sickle on a chain.
Oh boy.
Mm.
That doesn't sound like a friendly NPC description.
Not at all.
I cannot see the map as it is turned black. I don't know why. But
From my perspective, I can only see what's happening. During the 2 turns I have to rest, I'm going to introduce myself to this wild-looking halfling. Or is she a halfling or is she a
Halfling.
gnome or a dwarf? Halfling.
She is a halfling.
I'll introduce her.
A question. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Mhm.
Did the person I was fighting die? Because before you
Yes.
switched over to the other one, you said that they were just bloody. Really bad.
No. On their last breath, they try to hit you one more time.
Oh,
Your
okay.
opportunity attack is what killed them, but I didn't want to lose my nat 20. So that's how I flavored it. But yeah, it died.
Cool.
Whereas this little girl is cackling maniacally and then quickly stands to her feet. Dagger's still out. You're not possessed, are you? You haven't gotten bitten? And she starts to circle you, and you see her kind of sniffing at you.
Just gonna very slowly sheath my rapier, not taking the poison off that I haven't yet gotten to actually use, so that's just on there. I've been bitten, sorry about that. Bitten plenty of times, usually with my consent. None by these little things that I can recall. Let me just do that quick little deception because I'm pretty sure I got bitten first fight.
Go ahead and roll me a deception.
There it is. There it is. $28.
You see her look a bit hesitant, seeing kind of the disheveled state of your clothes, but with the 28, she gives a single curt nod. All right, good. We're not done.
I hope not. That was very, very anticlimactic.
But no, these were just the little ones, the not fun ones. Well, I guess the fun ones, if you stab them enough and they go squish, and then they're fun. But afterwards, they're not fun. But inside, that's the fun one. That's what we're here for. Phase
All right, good
orders,
boy.
after all. Let's go.
Who's Hay?
Phase.
Faye. I thought you meant Hay for a second. I thought, who the hell names himself after Hay?
Nope. Phase orders.
Cool. So glad we got the little girl in here. I guess I'm following her.
Perfect. she is walking towards the front of the door of the building.
Guess we're meeting up.
Hathor, Hephaestus, and Sidian,
Mhm.
what are you guys doing real quick?
As a side note,
Oh.
I cannot see anything on the map. It went black for me. I don't know what happened there. If there's any new info on there, I haven't seen it.
Let me try reloading you and see if that'll work.
The world is blind.
Hathor, if you want to go though.
What was the question?
What are we doing?
Yes, what are you guys doing just momentarily before this figure comes out?
Oh, I'd like to walk over to the orc lady. Looks like you're here for the sins too.
The orc lady looks at you a bit confused. The sins? No, these are small fry compared to the sins. Just rubbish.
Oh.
You see her momentarily reach over and hold onto her side, as you can slowly start to see a bit of blood start to sip through her clothing.
Do you need help? I can heal you.
I don't know who you are. Most people don't offer to heal strangers. At least not without a price.
My name is
Are you
Hathor,
confused?
and I am a priestess of Kalambor. But
The
I always-
priestess of the dead wants to heal me.
I came from a temple where we focused on healing those, especially those who might have been wounded prematurely, leading to a death when it was not their time. And I can see from your able body and your fighting capabilities that you would serve much better here than in the afterlife. Right now.
Well, I bloody well hope so. So,
Will you allow me?
go ahead, Hephaestus.
I think my character would have made their way over and kind of seeing the hesitation that the orc has. They kind of just put up a hand to stop. And they make a hand sign that just says trust. Like to trust her.
Hathor, I don't think you see that because it's probably being done behind you. But you do see this orc kind of look over your shoulder really quick before she lets out a big sigh and then nods her head. Yeah, alright. Heal me up. We're gonna need it.
All right. Let's see which one we want to do.
A decent heal, I think. It's always a good idea to
Yeah.
heal up a tank.
Yeah, I think we're
Also-
gonna do cure wounds.
The audio cut out for me when you were talking, Matt, and for some reason I thought I heard you say he mines thrust at them.
Oh gosh. That's
I
I have
9
no idea
points
how
of
that
healing.
conversation.
9? Perfect.
Yep.
There's this, she tenses up slightly as you reach out to touch her. But then as you cast your healing onto her, she lets out this small, relaxed, shuddered sigh. Much better.
But we can't have a decent soldier being, well, less than their best.
She has a little
Um,
smirk.
Go ahead.
Even injured, I'm always at my best. But Hathor, she starts to walk past you, and as she does, she puts a hand on your shoulder.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Hathor she'll rather beam or glow at having done something good. It's just a very tangible satisfaction on her face.
And Hephaestus, you
Question,
see
which-
this orc woman walk towards
Okay.
you with this almost determination. And then she's just going to ask, are you ready to finish this?
My character will just summon their spear and shield and just give them a nod.
And then what were you saying, Hephaestus, about a question?
No, I was asking if she had seen me
Oh, she
coming
had.
up behind me.
Hathor
Oh, okay. Just
or
making sure.
the orc?
Hathor.
I don't know.
Hathor.
I don't
What
think
happened?
initially at first, but as the orc walks towards you, Hathor, you see a familiar being there. It looks like this orc and this cloaked sand figure know each other, or at least are working together for now.
I think at this point, give me 1 second. I gotta roll something.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 67.
You are good.
For the first time, you hear my character just nod and respond with, "Yes, I'm ready."
So we can talk.
See. But you do see them kind of grab their neck or at their throat, almost like a feeling of unease.
Hmm.
Sidian, what are you doing at this time?
I guess seeing that all the battles, or at least all the ones he could see, have wrapped up, he's going to look over to the archer and kind of, not a wave, but like the salute wave sort of thing. Like just kind of see what they're doing. Are they staying in the tree? Is she come down?
When you give her a salute, she mimics it, and then very gracefully, and almost dancer-like, she jumps from this branch and lands on the floor of the tree. Sidian, I think what you notice, kind of the thing that sticks out to you the most, isn't the fluidness of her movement, but just how silent she's being.
How do I sense this woman being shippable with Sidian?
I suppose we'll see. Like no sound at all, sort of silent, or just
No,
very,
like-
very mute silent.
Very, very mute silent. I think you would notice that there's not like any kind of magical effect or spell that is preventing her from making noise, but she is just very light on her feet.
All right. There's a kind of a wall, or at least no. There's a bit of a wall
bit of a
between us,
wall.
and I'm gonna start moving in whichever direction seems easiest to meet up with her. Or like if she's gonna come over here, yeah. don't know if she's going to go north route or south route.
She'll start heading south.
Okay. So we'll also start heading south, and also just kind of observing. Mercis and the halfling were. I see that you changed it to a more limited view. Probably as it's getting dark. Do I see them moving to reunite as well at the front of this building?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, it will begin heading in that direction and probably meet up with this archer. He actually will go ahead and say, "Nice shooting there." Appreciate that.
There's a smile that kind of graces her face. Thank you. Same to you. Very nice shooting.
Yeah, well, suppose I was a bit closer than you were. You had a bit more range than I had to go for.
Range is my specialty.
Well, I guess let's go and see. I'm assuming this was a planned operation here, and well, I guess let's see what the rest of this plan is.
She'll nod. Yes, Faye sent us all here to get rid of these cultists. And so here we are.
I see. Do we know what to expect inside? More cultists, I assume. I guess.
Sidian, as you say that, she also says, "More cultists, I assume."
The same time?
Yes.
That's nice.
Somebody owes somebody a Coke.
You know what? Let me roll for it. Damn. I was gonna if I rolled high, I was gonna have Sid say Jane, but I rolled low, so I guess
Here's
Sid
the thing.
just kind of
Is that
climbs
a-
up. Oh yeah.
Is that a thing in this world? Is Jinx a thing, or was she confuse that
Jinx.
for you trying
Wait,
to curse
you
her?
actually trying to curse me?
Like, immediately
we
just
use
draws the bow.
Listen, we use enough modern lingo in these campaigns.
Yeah, it's fine.
We don't know. We
Who
don't know.
knows? It'll depend on my mood to see how I want to roll.
Maybe you invent it right here and now. You invented the Jinx.
I cast a jinx upon you. You owe me one soda. I'm kidding.
One
a
chilled
soda?
beverage, which you're welcome to join me for.
Oh, it's this drink I made.
Oh god.
no,
But
I
Sidian,
think-
as you guys say that, there is a little tinkle of a giggle that kind of echoes the air. Very light.
I think Sid pauses, like uncertain of what to make of it, but then he kind of chuckles along after she starts giggling. All right.
So, as you guys all, with your newfound battle buddies, make your way towards the store, you do see this figure emerge through, and seeing a group of people slowly walk towards the door, and no sign of the children guarded anywhere, he will let out a loud whistle that echoes through the walls behind him.
Uh-oh.
That's where we're gonna leave off for tonight, because it is getting late.
Good thing I
Yeah.
saved my big spell slots.
Gonna come in
Again,
handy.
this is obviously going to be a negotiation. You should have waited.
No, I
Also-
think we're gonna kill them. Because
Big spell slots for a heal would have been fine too.
I'm pretty sure we're just gonna kill everyone because overkill is underrated.
Negotiations were short.
Negotiations were brief and successful.
I don't know if I'd
I mean,
call that
negotiate-
successful, but
I mean, we knew what they wanted, they knew what we wanted, and we got what we wanted. I'd say that's a success.
I mean, that's one word for it, but okay. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
Absolutely.
Fun
Thank you
session.
so much for hosting, Crystal.
Yeah.
Super fun, as always. This is
Mm-mm.
this is the time when I miss our like long ass 5-hour sessions, but I also don't.
I know.
Mm.
I was like, God, I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.